Hey everybody, and welcome to the PlantStock channel. If we haven't met yet, my name is Jesse, and today I thought we would focus a little on Beyond Meat and the recent good news regarding that their stock has now been upgraded by one of the analysts. But also, since it's Monday, we're going to look at last week's best performer in our plant stocks and the worst performers. But before we get into everything, as always, I would appreciate an early thumbs up to help spread the video to more people out there. And if you want to get updated on our plant stocks 5 days a week and with some analysis every now and then some interviews, then make sure to subscribe and don't forget that bell button. Now, if we take a look at the stock chart, ticker symbol BYND, we know that last week, like most weeks, last year especially, has been a rough ride. It's actually gone down about 8% last week. But if we now take a look at the pre-market numbers, we can see that it's actually up almost 5% already. So that is looking pretty. And since it is Monday, which means obviously fun day, then we normally do a comparison of the best performers, right? So let's take a look here. Guys, this is what I give you every day, or Monday to Friday. I give you a morning briefing on the overall market and what's happening to our stocks, and try to just give some positivity or just mainly some news about what's going on, guys. So you want access to this, feel free to join our free Discord channel. Take a look in the description. And as you know, we have all the plant stocks that we normally talk about: Tattoo Chef, Beyond, Oatly, Very Good Food Company, Baby F, to name a few, guys. So be part of this if you want to. But again, if we take a look at the winners, or the extreme winner from last week, we can see that Baby F blew it out of the ballpark with almost a 31% gain. Very impressive. Congrats to all Else Nutrition investors. And the largest reason behind this is probably that the company got uplisted in Canada. They're now trading in the TSX, which means that the company stock will hopefully get more exposure. We saw that with VGFC as well. If we take a look at SLGBF and VGFC and OTLY, actually landed on the green side of things as well, although obviously a modest comparison. Beyond Meat and Tattoo Chef were the worst performers of the week, and again, a bit strange with Beyond Meat given that they actually have some really good news again. Well, as we know, that usually isn't enough these days. Beyond and Tattoo Chef, as we know, also keeps getting shorted. No worries, I think things will turn around sooner or later. If we just make a comparison with the S&P 500 last week, it was up only about 0.79%. And if you just take a look at the year to date since the new year began, Baby F is by far the best performer here, 34.5% so far. Now, if we go to the good news regarding Beyond Meat, this stock is probably rallying up because of Barclay, the analyst firm, actually now has flipped a coin from being a bear to becoming a bull with actually 2-notch upgrades, which is fairly impressive when you think about it. And one of the reasons why they actually think it's a good idea to upgrade the company even 2 notches is because even though they know there's been some issues with the retail stores and there's a lot of competition, with the lead in the restaurant partnerships they have now, they see it as an obvious advantage. As their analyst states here, quote, "We believe BYND's growth potential in the US food service channel and the international segment is not properly reflected in the current stock price." Yes, we could agree on that. While we still expect increasing competition in the alternative meat space, especially in the US retail, we see more positives than negatives. So Barclay's new price target for Beyond Meat right now is 80%, which is basically a 33% upside potential, which is great, right? But what I want to add here also is that I think this has barely begun when it comes to the company's stock actually becoming upgraded or being upgraded. And I do expect that we could probably see this now in the coming months, the next 6 months or year, because it is obvious that it's doing well, right? The company is doing well. The partnerships with McDonald's that had great reviews with the Mac plant, great reviews with the KFC deals, KFC landing in 4,000 restaurants in the US, and right now 600 restaurants in McDonald's in the US and about 1,300 restaurants in the UK. And we do expect, most analysts seems to agree that we could expect Beyond Meat's McPlant in another 14,000 McDonald's locations in the US probably this year. So it's obvious that there's a lot of good news going on regarding the company. And also when you think about the pricing right now, right? And by the way, guys, you know that I use Seeking Alpha when I'm looking into my different research and different analysis, and just having a simple access to different kind of numbers. Go in here if you're not using it already. If you're interested in using this, go into the description, guys. You have a 50% discount for me. Yes, I get a commission there. You can have it up to 1 month only, 1 year, 3 years. You choose, guys. But press the ratings here and then look at Wall Street analysts ratings here. We get all of them. So right now, there's about 20 Wall Street analysts that are covering the stock here. And we can see that right now, 2 of them says it's a strong buy. 12 of them is saying a hold, and 6 is saying it's a sell. So quite neutral to some extent. But again, Barclays said $80, and if we look at the average price of all these 20, it would be around 74.5. So kind of bullish when you think, it says here all in all, hold, right? But when you think about it, where the price is right now, around $55 to $60, it's still a large upside. So again, I do think when good news comes, you see analysts usually putting up that price target. It's how it usually goes. And when there are periods and times when the company has some bad news, well, usually analysts, they don't think long-term, they think short-term, which means that then they'll downgrade the stock. And we've seen this ride going up and down with Beyond Meat now for about 2.5 years, 2 and 3 years. And that is why I do believe that we could expect getting more upgrades now in the coming months, because they've had quite a lot of good news and considering where they're at now in valuation. All right, folks, that was it for today. I truly hope you got a lot of value from today's video. And if you did, make sure to smash that like button and help me out. And if you want to keep getting more updates every week, 5 days a week at the very least on Beyond Meat, Tattoo Chef, the very good food company, or Oatly, make sure to subscribe to the channel and don't forget that bell button. And if you want to be part of the free Discord channel, it's free right now for at least another month or 2 months maybe. Then join us. Take a look in the description. And lest you forget, this was not financial advice. These were just my own thoughts and opinions. Always remember to invest safe and do your own due diligence. Hope to see you soon, and peace out.